What up, YouTube? Franchise 2 Sports back again with another video. I'm gonna make this video very quick because I wouldn't say I haven't been busy. I did fall asleep for for the rest of the day yesterday. I guess you could say I'm kind of busy, worked to death. But anyways, I ain't gonna talk about that right now. Here's one thing. It's been a lot of stuff I've been talking about lately. I just haven't had the chance to talk about it. But here's one thing I wanted to talk about. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Now, I don't think I really talked much about Ben Simmons. And I'm going to say this. Talk about him once. About his current situation. And that'll be it. Now, if he does do something else later in the season, as if he plays, I probably will talk about it. But for now, maybe all the time talking about him in this way. Alright. So, ever since he came in the league, I know when he was at LSU, everybody was making a big deal about him, how great he can be, how he can be almost like LeBron. And this is when he was at LSU and all sorts of stuff. And I looked at LSU, his only year at LSU. I don't think they made it to the tournament, did they? And then he gets drafted to Philadelphia. Doesn't play. Does something to his foot. And then, skip forward to the next season. He's finally able to play. And I think he won Rookie of the Year over a certain somebody who probably should have won it. And then we had this whole thing about him not shooting, scared to shoot, which was more put on the, put in the spotlight in the 2021 playoffs against the Atlanta Hawks in the semifinal round when he chose to, right under the basket, choose to pass it. He had tiny Trae Young. Me and Trae Young almost about the same height. Now, if I'm Ben Simmons, I'm dunking that motherfucker. I ain't passing it to my teammate under the basket. If I had somebody like Trae Young right next to me. And then, suppose he gets rolled under the bus by Joel Embiid and Doc Rivers after that series after they lose. And then he has this whole dispute with the 76ers for half a season. And then he gets shipped out to Brooklyn. Oh, my back hurts. My back hurts. And then he anticipated him playing each week of the regular season towards the end. And they get to the playoffs. We expect him to play during the playoffs against the Boston Celtics, which he probably could have been somewhat of a help for the Brooklyn Nets. They expect him to play in Game 4. He doesn't play in Game 4. We don't hear anything from him. We don't hear anything from him until the summertime, until the start of the season, when he goes on JJ Redick's podcast. And then we hear all sorts of excuses. JJ Redick just lobbing him easy questions, stuff we don't want to hear, stuff they think we want to hear. And then, also during this time, you know what? Now that I think about it now, actually I have said something about Ben Simmons on this channel. It was regarding Reggie Miller calling Ben Simmons out. That was my only video. But back to the topic at hand. And then we finally get all this stuff out. And then he's mad. Ben Simmons is mad at Shaq. Because Shaq called him out. Told him to stop being soft. And then Ben Simmons is like, why you never called me? You should cut at the end. Shut up! Sound like Drake. Freaking shit at D. No, you don't sound like Drake. You sound like a female Ben Simmons. Here's what I want to say about this. This man is supposed to be on LeBron James level, right? Everybody's comparing to what he could be. For one, he's never going to be that. Let's get that out of the way. Two, everybody that they hyped, everybody that supposedly Ben Simmons was superior to, people like Giannis, people like Pascal Siakam, people like that who are under the radar when they first came into the league, and now, especially Giannis, have become improved over the years and become better than Ben Simmons. Like, why are we considering to continue to pamper Ben Simmons like Gilbert Arenas did? Why do you keep protecting this dude? This dude, obviously, it seems like he never really cared about basketball. He cared about being light skinned and cute and all kinds of other stuff. See, that's the problem I have with these NBA players these days. These younger ones, younger than me. They too pampered. And I know somebody's going to get on here and try to protect them. Some random person in the comment section. You protect Ben Simmons. I don't want to hear that crap. I'm getting tired of hearing that crap. Damn, Zoomers always coming up with 10,000 excuses. And then I heard the latest. He talked about he couldn't walk or something like that. Couldn't get up for game 4 because his back or something like that. Excuses. Shaq was right to call him out. Reggie Miller was right to call him out. All the other YouTubers have called him out. I'm just getting sick and tired of this dude, man. They get his big ass contract. What has he done? A couple of All-Stars, like 2 All-Stars. Man, I just don't want to hear nobody in my comment section trying to dispute this. I don't want to hear it.